Kanye West kana Leonard Dembo ding 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 iri ringtone
inyangu ndoda ringtone yandodo love am life there
exactly default
yo utongo kwete but kwete tu kana
yakaipa
andito
kana dududung dung dung
andito
what a guan
yo what is going on everybody? It's your boy Sugar.
We're back with another
It's a Friday episode. It's a Friday.
What's up, mate?
Urazi?
Apana.
Ngorugwana hari. Kumasa kuzanisha wakwira ji.
Sunshine City.
Wakwira badri.
Ndagenda no akomana be makoria makusene. 2 a.m.
Alright. Kukazuka ni
CAG.
Tell us.
Wi-Fi bro. I told you this the last time. I'm going back to
my earphones.
Andina.
Saka
apa it was Galaxy rakanaka no earphones. Wi-Fi yakanza tiri kumbobhadhara Wi-Fi tozokudzai tikazopawo password time kadoma.
Murukupisa. Mamuru download. Download.
Yeah, I think one download that.
Yo,
it is my chips is.
It is what it is. Welcome to Chance's podcast. Tra.
And that download a porn.
Should we tell the audience who you're with, just in case?
Yes.
Right, everybody. On this side, we've got no more the convict. Bindi. Ex-con. And then next to him, we've got Sazi. Kundi Baima
is in the house.
Cruise ship is so many. You know, it's fun, but it's it's my
Ngarava sign.
Ayo ndakazviona ndiri ku Cape Town. By the way, ndakaona chiti cruise to manya. Then we got Teddy. Teddy's got so many issues, from her phone to her relationship to her business to everything. Teddy.
Hey, Teddy and drink.
Our never refreshments. Goodness. Then we've got none other than George Koski. Right here. Kwanza Zijara. Kwanza Mendiebe. And then we've got the one and only cricketer umpire, analyst, scorer, coach. Kids. Apeke jezi rasina upiwa kana rasina ena.
It's a full house.
I can't do that theory. One day him just ends. But anyway, it
so
is what it is.
If you see a face yangi chitongi, you put
live audience. That's right. And hey, we had what happened yesterday? Yesterday, we had a full house yesterday. We had a full house of swimmers. Since we recorded the best sporting facility in the country, called Barter, right? The club is where we're overlooking. We're chilling in the pavilion. It's the last days of summer. Come in.
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Unasaona paka zarazi.
Yes, that's one.
Plans tukupisa.
Unenya yongo chilondo ze.
Shama tunaenda kugafa.
Kugafa kwe bora kwataenda tiri vapana kwe.
Right, nene masalad.
Masalad abi.
Masala.
Bro,
you know what needs to happen at Gafa? We just need to find a couple of people that are willing to just invest in that thing. That was my first time in my entire. I'm now turning 30 something on the 13th of May.
38.
18th of May is that was 30 next week Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll be 38. But after 38 years, I'm saying about the guys go Gafa Nas. My guy, we are playing around.
Private school kids. Hey, I haven't been to Gafa. Hey, you Hey. Okay, go ahead. It's fine.
It was okay. Listen, that facility right now is better than what we are running at Sports Club at the moment.
Or maybe we can talk about that on our episode. Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
You
said Sunday,
yeah.
With George.
We need to edit
bro, I took videos of that place, bro. Right. Unfortunately, because of wherever they are, I don't know why. Okay, Parkufa alone, no tamba. So no rugby. muramba muchikotsika pari kufa
tichazvitaura tichaita in depth nayo
yekutoti because nemapicture acho ndinawo nefootage chibuda
for sports tinayo paweekend.
Alright, asaka bo. But anyway, we have a lot to teach our society. Again, going back to episode Thursday, Chirungu is not it. Chirungu is not it.
Alright.
Chirungu is not it. I had a lot of my kids struggling right now. I'm there, I'm like, how do you translate Shona to another black boy? No. No.
But Tripakuti Chirungu is not it. And
that is.
Someone said I'm disrespectful.
To who?
To the maid.
Maid is...
I said Sisi. Kanzukunonze auntie. I'm like, no, my titles.
You're not no. I'll never allow my child to call my maid auntie.
I think this is our home.
She's a Sisi. Webasa.
Cannot booty like the garden. Like
no, here's the thing.
You might not even say
uncle, aunt. Vakutoti vakasvika mbao oti ndi cousin yangu haisi cousin yako. Ndisisi basa ndi auntie is family.
I try to understand, like, I don't know, maybe you guys know something. Kuti pani chakamboitika ere panye kuti sisi, because it seems like vanokanda vangoti kwa maid anofanira kunzi auntie ndokamti sisi like sistino. Maybe the garden or Kamti Budini.
Shall we open it up?
Yeah, maybe we'll open it up in a minute. But you remember when we went to that school when we were teaching those kids, when I said, dude, I'm getting frustrated with the way these kids keep on calling me uncle. Because even the teachers were like, go to Uncle Ningini when we were teaching them cricket. Because Uncle, so every kid is calling you Uncle.
No.
And Panama teachers were about 5. Uncle, and you don't know which uncle is being called.
What people don't realize, when you open up that uncle, auntie thing, you open up pedophilia. Because this child...
I think the same too.
Yeah, this child thinks that this guy is my cousin. Ini ndipane panekatozomboita yekutonzi pamberi pemavheta ndokocha akati angu ako anonzi kundai.
Exactly.
Anonzi kundai.
Kuchikoro vanonzi say, why are these kids vachi kuchikoro vari kunzi kwanzi call varume vese kuti uncle? Like, I'm not your cousin.
Taddy.
Alright. I think for the parents, it comes from a place of respect for the kids. Kuti vana va respect ana auntie kumba.
Sisi.
Right. Kuti sisi now, it comes from our parents be hiring these helpers who are way older than them, right? So for me to be now calling sisi to someone older than my mom now.
Call them ma'am. Cannot remind me. Ma'am, because even kuchikoro kunonzi say or ma'am. Ona.
Ma'am is better, but then
I call my mom ma'am sometimes. Ona manje, yes ma'am, kanokadana. Why is your phone on?
Put on. This guy owes me money to pay him. And maybe it's about ready to pay it back.
You know, Zoneta, because our parents these days
You're afraid of let me call you back.
They could raise a right? They're looking forward to the helpers to teach their kids stuff, right? But then the moment the kid is gonna call auntie, whoever the helper is, Mr. Raki, akazonzi toti ari kumuti Tadiwa. Akazonzi na Tadiwa iwewe uya wache hembe. Anoramba.
But akauya kuzoshanda. Nyaya respect yave kuma parents kuti vadzidzise mwana how to respect whoever is older than them in that house.
But then the parents are failing.
Exactly. Teddy. Yes, tazoenda ku point yedu kuti these guys are failing. Right. Because I engage in your
Teddy, I'll give you an example, right? I've grown up with, you call me coconut with those people, right?
Right,
to the point where now, this is not this is Kundai. You not Mr. Kura, call him Kundai.
Or Coach K.
And Uncle Kenza, Babako told him, ask uncle, awasi sister, awasi. So, I'm now growing up, I've got a child. Mwanonga maid not the
chiro kubasa. I remember kubasa, like my supervisors ndaivadana nezita, and the other one was
my
like
grade
45,
one, my grade 1 teacher, when I started teaching where I teach Kubogo, I call her.
You now had to call her by her name because mapabasa.
Tapagraphed kuti sha uyo anesa tondijairira.
So I think a point stands. The parents are the ones who are failing. Because you can victimize maid because in the muti sisi ningi.
Yeah.
She's older than me, so I call her sisi. Kanatori mpana kwandiri ndomdana by the name.
If I'm paying you, I call you by your name.
Exactly.
Nango chitonzi baba ningi ndototi iwe Johnson.
Because kana makushandira varungu muchigara mukomboni manje urudanwa nechimwana chine 5 years nezita one 50 years, but inini manje kana ndakukudana it's offensive.
Ine kana chitokupa mari ndadodedza nezita rako handikuti brother ndokudedza ndotokuti George. Hey George,
how do you call your maid?
Okay.
Kana garden wenye nezita because she's young andika. When I say young I mean 40 years and below.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you an example. George has worked in SA, right? Right. George will be caught by a 3-year-old. George. Not the coach George. George. Oosh. I told George, can you go and get me? Can you go? George story.
Graham.
Damn.
My boss, Graham Macmillan. One of guy to the Graham.
I don't know. Yeah, you have something to say. Yeah.
So I think there's something wrong with our societal values, Andy, because we've been taught kuti calling Munu on a first name basis. Yeah. You'll find kuti in growing up, right? Anyone who's older than me, my sisters, my cousins, I can't call them on with their face.
Without saying Sisi or Auntie or
Shirin.
There's a mama.
So now it comes off weird when you come from a household like that. Could also share Tamuno on a first name basis. I remember when I went to attachment, right? NGO sector, you don't say sir, you call someone with their
but their name, and then they are 55 years old.
I struggled because one of my bosses was in their 50s, 60s there, and then I had to call him, let's say, I had to call him John. It was way difficult for me, like, all the time I would say, sir, penalty, Mr. John or what, and he was like, call me John.
But 3 months down the line, what was Jaira?
There was Jaira, but then it didn't come naturally to me. You get?
Okay. No, I understand you, but kuti Sisi is also a form of respect. Kana wati budi. It's a form of respect to your sister. Okay, I'll come to you and then Kondi.
Right. Work setup is different because we are all adults. You understand? So if I come and then now I have to call you Mr. Kureva. You have to call me Mr. Bali. Doesn't matter if you're my boss or what. You understand? Because the respect for me is something that you earn. And not something that you're entitled to. Because I have to call you, I have to respectfully call you Mr. Banda. Yet, you need to spend him one akapatela. You understand? Now, the difference now, kunana maid. And when maid you, I don't think it's proper for you to be doing. How do you expect putting one hour or respecting me? If you're not at home, how can the maid tell your kid,
okay.
No, I wasn't saying first name. I said Sisi. In the
so Sisi or Auntie?
Sisi Manjega. Right. Let's take for example, you hire someone who's in the 18, 19, you still like just finished high school. Then I think if you as a light you call it Sisi, it's okay. Right?
Yeah, I think because my maid did But
if you're getting someone in the 40s and you are like 10.
Yeah, I can call. I think I will tell my children to call them name because I can't. Auntie, do you know I'm sensitive. So do you know in chero I've vanamai veshamwari dzangu. Sorry, vanamai veshamwari dzangu marang. Like you see, in our neighborhood we grew up together like since we were born. So all my friends are the same age as me. It's like Tarango Zagwa at the same time. So their parents are more like parents to me. And I think so. And this other time I'm like kuna mama veshamwari yangu ka. I'm like Mrs. Ningi vauya kudini ndobva iwe chanza nemakore ese anaya unonditi iwe unonditi mama and I struggle mda chero zviya zvekurespecta mamai mukombi kuti mama I can't. Even my auntie sisi vamama wanga ndigoni wati mama. I call her auntie. Waona manje saka imagine now wakunzi wati sisi kuno umwe munhu watozama muradza respect ndatoti sisi tina naungoti iwe tine sisi tino madi ndobva ndanze kwanzi ndiri kudisrespect
ndezvekumama.
That was so wrong.
Ndezvekumama.
You were saying.
Well, I've been in 3 societies, right? South Africa, Zimbabwe.
In the ships.
In the States, Miami, Florida.
No, in the ships.
Yeah.
They don't. They move, bro.
They move, yeah. So the way you address people is different. Like I'm here, like you said, a young maid, an older maid. Of course, you have to address them differently. Ndo panozoya chotonda mwana w'indiani kumba unzi maitino tauti wati maitino padera.
Oh, exactly. That's the
Sa ndo title yato hapa kuti maitino wako zvotofamba. But if she's young ndo patoti sisi.
But if she's 50 and single, sorry, 16.
Atizozivi kuti single.
Atizozivi ndono
vanenge vatudza kuti ndiri single handina mwana handina kuroorwa.
Unobvunza mari 50 and single unopengere.
Mwana wenyu une vana here.
No, munhu paunenge uchimubvunza kuti makadini munonzi ani chichika. Munhu ukatova munhu achikudza kuti ndonzi Tino, chero ari older. Unotomhanyira kubvunza kuti oh you're not married or anything kuti akudza ona. Ukatobvunza umwe munhu anongokudza kuti indonzi mainingi obva watoziva kuti okay uyu munhu ari palevel rakadai.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we spent a lot of time.
No. It goes back to what we were talking about. Culture. You remember we spoke about it.
But culture yedu makuda kuichinja nasi.
No. We are. What couldn't I say?
What could I say goes with culture?
Now it goes back to culture.
But what I said, I don't think kuti zvinoenderana because culture yedu maititi ita sisi ningi nasi yangochinja to auntie and uncle from nowhere.
Because munoti vana vasingagoni kutaura shona pamberi pevamwe vana makuda kuti vaite vasound.
Chero mwana wakosamudza kuti uncle chanza no I only reserve that for special people.
Uncle is my right. Mwana wachanza, mwana wa George, mwana wa Kuti ndo uncle. This is uncle and it's uncle wakweni.
Uncle.
Ndinonzi Kundai kanonzi coach Kundai.
Malume.
There's a school that I go to. Uncle, I'm not your uncle.
Yeah, I know that school. Takamboenda tese dude.
I'm not your
uncle.
Malume. Anyway,
Tadi has something to say.
Oh, okay. Make it quick. Tell me.
Okay, I just had a flashback. We were made to call our maid auntie. So I remember this one time, people now thought kuti auntie was tete vangu. The maid. So when our friends were supposed to come over for plating, they refused and said, tete vangu avatomboiti vaive. I'm like, tete vangu vapi vamakamboone nini? Tete vangu vaive vamunogara. No, avasi tete the auntie. But then vakatochkiwa kunge as if
chiona manje zvakaitika panyaya iyo yanet. Some coconut person that I play with, right, was like, here's what happened in it. Vana vedu takakura chiti auntie ningi. Vabva vasvika papoint vafunga kuti are related. But it's black and white. And it. Uyotanga exploiter chiti I know you are cousins. We are chichichians. Aiyo, auntie wanga rwekucheche, wanga rwekuchikoro, wanga rwekuchi artists to the point of aiyo vakatozotobreaka deal kuti aiyo uyu anonzi Kundai. Don't even call him uncle. If you're going to respect him, call him Mr. Kundai or Coach Kundai.
All right. Well, we'll have to go ahead. I know many of the ones that but sorry.
All right.
Yeah, let's go. Also, tichidzika from that issue. Pane issue futi yandirikunema titles. Iri kundiboa. Yevanhu yekuti Kundai nhasi unongomuka uchinzi CEO. Kana kuti unomuka uchingonzi engineer Kundai. hauna kana
iyo kuna mainjina emabhoho nokuti anogona ngomana anogona ngomana chinongotendera kuti zinjiniya
wakasikadha banking kuchikoro wakutonzi bank hauna kana basa mubank hauna kana like so what do you feel about this? Because I see as if all the titles aya tiri kumachepesa. And now kana pakauya I've never had CEO and I was going to CEO.
Makatanga kuchepesa paunzi boss ningi. Saka makucheme. Aiwa. Sports director of
CEO.
Yeah. Ayo
kunogara board VP we.
Ngoti boss. Ayo you sha inzwaka. And as long as I've got a company that's registered on Zimra and companies registered, I'm a CEO. CEO.
Ukangotanga kupfeka safety shoe wati engineer.
Exactly. Ndine chiuya chechebo chekudai also. Chinonda chingodai also.
I hate it, bro.
That
I don't like it. I hate it.
Not survey.
Alright. Long very good thing. Ngombona nakatenga ama Land Cruiser akutanga kupfeka
makhakis ane chigreen.
Yes, and they're farmers, rangers, but they're not.
What cruiser? Chero D4D. Nechimwana chake chakufonekwa watopeka mapiki. I mean, I think turi kuchepesa matitle to an extent yekuti I don't know if this is related or not. But I think that's why chero vamwe vana maika vakufara zvekuchema zvekurara pasi kana mwana graduate preschool. Kutompfekedza cape kutomene kutoenda kuphotoshoot kutoita kunge munhu graduate masters like
akapfurira
zvakuita kunge takutongonza
eona
shit but that might be true kuti pamwe unenge wakutongoona kungoti you know what isusu handifungi kuti kumba kwedu uko graduate zvakadai saka kana mwana akatoko graduate papreschool boy let's go all out better now than never.
Look, I had a lengthy conversation with a parent here. Unfortunately, Kalubi is not here. And you know what they were showing me, no, I'm like, no, we need to be sensitive. We need to be sensitive about our kids. How are you sensitive in this economy? I just told that one sensitive. You know that it was former president.
Isi takaraiswa pasina softness. Obviously, sema last born whatever togona takaona softness yakadaro antika. But times were actually better back then, but they were harsh on us. Imagine as you know, manje, the times are hard and you're becoming softer.
No, times are hard and you means that Pepega 2008, our parents had money, but there was nothing.
They could do nothing with that money, exactly.
They could wash their money just they didn't know where to spend it. Irimo, now unemari, and you're like, no, let me be so anyway.
Screw that. Anyway.
Alright. So I want to ask people a question, Kuti, right? Especially my company owners, right? Kuti, are you building a legacy? Kuti, no, hasa kusira wana wako, right? Go to any confidence. Kuti, wanangu wandi kusira bacha chimanya chinechi. Or chicha tungo snatch when somebody else who knows the system and steal it from them.
Someone asked me that question.
I think it
today. Pana ambozi manubvunzira wazvizvo chitaura
that same question muchechi we're doing a parenting seminar because this soft parenting
I think it depends nemunhu because vamwe they just start my businesses as my hustles, or maybe I should say what do you call this? And side a side gig or just a way to get by. Could at least do a marriage and whatever. It's a few people who are building something could digital legacy because people who actually build something could chikorega. Vakawanda kuma thriving economies. Whereby I'm supposed to go public. Like in South Africa. This company and yes, but okay. How many people who you know who came from backgrounds like you're thinking of that, and exactly. But how many companies are public that you know? Akachanga ne munhu one kundai achibuild like anogona ari mashoma kana kuti unogona usingatomazivi are publicly listed right now.
Yeah, maybe public yambirika. Tungotora. Mini company andinaika. Iri kubhadhara school fees yemwana. 100.
Are you going to leave that as a trust?
It's on the plan. You don't
You know what? This is your life. This is your life.
Alright.
Yeah.
I understand that we are living in survival mode and so we have a company survivor. But at the same time, we're setting up structures that could even if the next person takes over. Alright, I want to give an example. Yeah, a shop in the bathroom boutique in Harare. I'm not sure if you know it. I think some bathroom accessories, towels, and this. Somebody, the owner is me, and then I have my son who's gonna take over. But then my son, because it's like a gentle parenting, he doesn't have that zeal to actually run a business.
I know what this is my father's company.
He's selling the business.
No,
but isn't that what's happening with a lot of like rich kids and their parents never groomed them to become that. And then my parents manje vakasiya zvinhu zviri mumatrust. Ekuti hazvigoni kutengeswa.
Okay.
Unotosvika kuti bhata inenge yasigwa kundaina dhedhe wake ka. Hainoita dilapidated. Kuita kupera mudhara kupera kundayo chanenge asingatombotombo kana basa nekuirana havana chance mugora muchishandisa chirumu ichi muone pa $10 basa. Ikoko pool haisi kushanda.
Hotera.
Ipapa ndingatori please. But anyway, let's move forward. Oh, I have nothing else except what do you feel about bottle service?
Fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. That's some fucked up shit, in my opinion.
You pop bottles.
Let's hear from the Colombian.
Do you?
The cartel. We come from the cartel.
Do you pop bottles?
I mean, personally,
I would never do. I would never pop. I will never pop a bottle.
Yeah, I will never.
But you know the business.
When I say pop bottles, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't mean kutenga favorite and fridge mago kana whatever. That is just need because sometimes we want to celebrate as a family or whatever. I'm saying could you get $70 in Pick and Pay. But you are mirror weekend. You know, panana kundai.
$250. That's fucked up. This one fucking shit, man. I'm old now. I guess.
In personally,
would you?
I won't. Because my priorities doesn't line with that.
Even if you had the money.
If I had the money, even I have the money.
I would never. If I had $1 million, I would never do it.
No.
You wouldn't like wear your Rolex or body chance at
even if I have
no money, my priorities doesn't align.
Jara, aiwa, couldn't it do? Zvotofasa malaidzi ekuti ndingooneka kuti ndikutenga bhodhoro $7 $400. Mopenge here.
These days, $100 vanogonzera mafireworks.
Ngatiizwe mukomana uyu. Mukomana yaanoita bottle service yacho.
Unouya nemafireworks.
Iwe, uyu anodhila nevanhu vavo mucruise.
I think we watch too much TV zvekuti tozotanga kuona mamwe mamoves anenge achiitwa nevanhu vaiva kuti no mani vana vari kuexploita vanhu. Kunge uri kuremember zvaitika papablos yepamegawatt. Like you'd see the guys vachibuda mupick and pay netrolli rakazara madoro. Anenge achita 70 cents. Rare things are $2.50 like mubawa. I think we saw too much of that to an extent. You know what?
I've seen a situation where I'm chilling with millionaires and it. Tirikana kushanganu kumkat mubuda Nikolaiga. But mdara mapeza rwa Nikolaiga. Motozona mukutozongoredza mukuru ari mwezi bhoti rikutodhura mutonakirwa kuti $400 yotopera ka maita ime experience kuti muri 50 ne$400 manje muri 5 ne$400 iwe roti vanhu I'll give you an example. Ndikatora mdara pandaitamba paVic Falls kuCarnival ndaenda kana maybe ne$500 ndidzoka nechange $250. But ndaenda kucruises, ndaenda muma-VIP.
You know how to have fun. Unenge uchiziva zvawafambira.
But pane mwana achoti iwe munhu akatobhaiza Vic Falls Carnival angari jinini. Pakane white party chake zvazvadhakwa yakabva yatofa. White party. Twini kuVic Falls tiri musafari man.
But you know what? We have to cut it here. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is. And enlightening.
Yes. So guys, until tomorrow.
Thank
you to our live audience.
Shout out to the peeps. After this guy,
we're having another live on Sunday because we'll be doing a sports item.
Man. Ayo, Mangwana. Mangwana.
Unless if it's Mangwana after 4 p.m.
Yeah, Masabat. You know that changes would around.
But anyway,
any SDA person likes church like that, even the one next to you.
Oh, this one. Oh, nice. Anyways, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Just Otonora.
Thank you guys for coming.